to Pixelated Geek presents PixelPlays. I am your host, James Honeycutt. I am here with
JJ Crass
and
Patrick O'Rourke.
Yeah, this is Patrick's first time in the stream, so everybody be either really nice or super mean, depending on how you wanna roll that.
Does he know the super secret rules? Like,
what are the?
or actually the hazing, right?
I gotta be honest with you. I don't remember the super secret rules. What are the? Did we write down the super secret rules?
I mean, we did, but we're not allowed to.
Oh, that's right.
So.
Okay, so
well,
there's
I guess
super.
we still have to do the hazing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's the? Do you wanna be in charge of that?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So we're playing Her Story because everybody's talking about it. I was just getting 624 frames per second, y'all. I just want y'all to know that that's what happens when you build a monster. So, so Her Story is a title that was developed by. Gosh, this is the guy who's responsible for Silent Hill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think off the top of my head, his name is Sam Broyhill. I might be wrong.
It was like Silent Hill Downpour, right?
That sounds right.
At least that one. So it's a very narratively driven title, and as such, I'm going into it blind. What I know about this game consists predominantly of the fact that it is called Her Story, and it is apparently a story about her. So that's where I am. Right now, and so JJ apparently knows a super secret plot twist, and Patrick is beating it entirely. So your job is to not spoil the plot twist, and your job is to keep me from falling down a rabbit hole of boring stupidity. So we're just gonna go ahead and I like it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this game. I thought the acting was amazing.
So you don't see that many like full motion video games anymore,
or any for that matter.
Yeah, and not any good ones either.
Hey, I have what is it, Night of the Slumber Party Massacre one, the one
Is
that was
this?
banned.
I don't think I've ever played that one.
So bad.
You said Slumber Party Massacre.
It was really bad.
Are we
It was one
gonna
of the
do
games
that?
Like got in trouble for existing.
Okay, so we should get it, and we should do it on Pajama Party night, on footy Pajama Party night.
You should,
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. Everybody thinks we're joking. We're not
look at
joking.
your 232 megs of local storage.
This is the most awesome interface and I'm not saying that with any level of sarcasm. I'm super happy about myself right now. Oh, go ahead.
I love how simple it is. It's kind of, at first I was really like taken back by it, but once I started to get used to the game and figure it out, I really enjoyed it.
I like that. That was funny. But that's a little more atmospheric, so we're going to leave that way.
On an LCD.
Right, you know. You don't know that we're playing this on an LCD?
Monitor.
This could be a CR. Look at you querying databases. Alright, so, JJ, could you grab the remote? It's way over there. I would have to stand up. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. We just want to make sure that we're getting the volume that we need to get on this. So, user tags. Okay, that's cool.
Tag it as potato.
We don't know what it is yet.
Tag it as potato.
No, I want to play it first.
You think it's murder? Clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
Alright.
Murder.
That accent though.
Sheet witness.
Don't worry about it. I have a plan. What happens when I add this? Oh, okay. So I can play it straight through. Let's not. Can I remove you now?
You should try dragging the whole window a little bit.
Oh, snap burgers.
See that DB checker?
Uh-oh. Yeah, okay.
Boot that up.
Hold on, though. I'm trying to get rid of that. I'm trying to get that out of my session.
I haven't figured out how to do that.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. So this will show you
Where it is in sequential history?
exactly
Bam.
and which clip it is, so on and so forth. You do have to refresh it for each video every time you view something.
Okay, that's cool.
Check the trash bin.
So, yeah, no, that's okay. I like it.
Rubbish bin. Yep.
G. That's an R, I guess. GROCE. Gross. Grosshead?
Grace.
Grace.
Oh, that's an A. Where's the little shitty. Okay. Grosshead. New game. Blindfold Mumsy. Okay, so how British is this game?
Pretty British.
Rubbish bin, her accent.
Pretty British.
Something that was Rick Astley.
Back in the day, Assy art cracks with clay.
It takes place in Britain.
Okay.
I don't want to say where, but yeah, there's this game. It's interesting.
That's all right. Cool. I'm out.
It was a game within a game.
But it's not Gwent. Gwent is awesome.
Okay, so this takes. I mean, if we're looking at the OS here, this takes place. I mean, this is what, like this feels to me like Windows 98 somehow.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like Windows 98.
Okay.
I kind of miss Windows.
Apparently after it, like on that, but apparently after it, given that information. Digitize our workflow. I don't think we used a workflow 15 years ago. I don't think that was a word that was a thing. Your face will be the most valuable item. Portsmouth. Tagged for submission to court. A.
This game is gonna ruin him.
Yeah.
That little bit, the top part of the screen there is pretty nice, where you can get like exact matches by using the quotations. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Mm-hmm. So I guess we could like call the IT guy, because that'd be awesome. Oh, tropical clock. Yeah. No, I didn't expect that to actually do that. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's like their quit option.
Gotcha. Well, the UI is pretty solid. I mean, it's really hard to argue against that. So let's...
It does a really good job of what I feel like they intended it to do.
Okay, so if I tag this way and then I search tags later, does it come up in that?
You can do that if you have the videos saved into your session, because you can see those the whole time.
Sure.
But once you start a new search, it'll wipe whatever is pulled up. But that little clock-looking icon next to the search button shows you a drop-down list of all your searches.
Okay, there you go. I'm going to address that. I don't think that's the case. I think I just fixed that. But there's no way for you to add your own tags to something? Would that... I guess that would just...
Other than in that little...
allow you to really...
Yeah, other that little box right there.
Fuck everything up.
I wouldn't be surprised if there were some people who go through and actually add the very first video and then go in sequence the whole way, but that would take a lot of time.
Gotcha. There we go. That's what that was. Alright, cool. So, it's funny because like what I want to do inherently is tag that information, but it's on the clip.
How about we watch all the clips first?
I'll watch your clips first. Alright, yeah, so let's do this.
You think it's murder? Clearly it's murder. You're committed to help.
So, same day.
Yeah, that's me. But, Edward, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Dun 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 dun.
Simon. Okay. That is 27. Okay, so that's June the 27th of 94. It's January the 7th of 94.
July, I think. July
You're
1st.
right, they flip it.
Oh, shit.
I wonder how many people in the U.S. that screwed up.
It took me a second. I didn't honestly notice it until it was a number that just didn't make sense.
Okay, so from
June
at
and
least
July.
yeah, end of June into July.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Okay, so
I'd like to speak to her right now.
12.
You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other,
Why have we been telling each other?
just that. Stories.
Why has the Alright, hold on now. So 11, 26, 34. So that's a few minutes later. You guys are whispering behind my back. I know that. I just want you to know that I know that.
Bastard. What?
Okay, alright, so you damn. Okay, so I really can't get rid of these.
I haven't figured out a way.
Okay.
Try to drag them to the trash. That wouldn't make sense with the but
No. So, and there's no way. 61. What happens if you delete session data? Uh-oh. God, no. Okay, that's fine. We'll catch up to where we were really quick. I don't know why I expected that to work.
Well, there's how you reset your game.
Yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, that's. I had actually heard some people like.
tag Ori.
I wish I could start it again, but okay. So there you go. Okay, so search, and then we'll remember. What was this?
You think it's murder? Clearly it's murder.
Okay, so that was the first of those sessions.
What can I do to help?
Yeah, the game takes place over 7 different interview sessions
Yeah.
with this
That's
actress, whose name is Viva Seifert, I believe is how you pronounce her
Okay.
name.
So, yeah. It'll be Seifert or Seifert, depending on where you're from.
I can't remember all the dates, but they're all pretty close together.
Okay.
Imagine pitching this idea to a bunch of people. Be like, hey, we haven't seen in a while one of these.
I didn't murder
And I
Simon.
think because it's the audience there,
You've got
like
it wrong.
the
You've
people
got
that
the
actually
wrong
played
person.
these type of games,
It's kind of
This is-
diminished.
it's been a while.
This
Yeah.
is one dev, right?
This is I'm
so
sorry?
this is one dev, right? There's
I-
like one guy doing the dev work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From everything I've read, it's just the guy who came up with Silent Hill.
Okay.
It's definitely the best full movie video game I've ever played
I'd like to speak to her right now.
by far.
Okay, so that's post accusation.
You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other,
What is that? That was the thing.
We'll see.
stories.
It's either the I'm getting away with it, or I know this is complete and utter bullshit that I'm hearing.
Yeah, you really have to kind of pay attention to everything she's saying and her body language.
So So okay, so we're gonna be able to distinguish the different sessions by the clothes that she's wearing in the day.
Correct.
Okay, so the story is we've then telling each other. Just prior to. Okay, so.
You notice the blue one, she's got a tattoo, right?
Good eyes. Good eyes.
Where is that?
Well, we haven't seen anything else where it's got
Tattoo
clothing
on
up to
left
like
arm.
a t-shirt.
And okay, so that's a footballer jersey. How important can it be? I don't know. Okay, so this. Now, what does that mean? If I quit that, that's not the same thing, right?
I think it's just the actual program.
Okay.
You've seen
So
4
you've won
videos.
last.
You have seen the last. Oh, if I had
Yeah, the one where she was like, "You have no murder weapon." I won a lawyer.
Search
That's the
evidence.
very last one.
No. Why? Okay. Why are you asking me
Because
to do
she
that?
said you have no evidence.
Boom.
Yeah, you really.
Yes.
She got a guitar.
One of my favorite clips.
Really? Who's the rest?
Oh, you have to hear the first clip.
Little boy, you looked up to. Oh, never rain. To the fiddle with a fiddle pig walking by. On a trip for the wind and rain. Ring the fiddle bow of the long gown. On the wind and the rain.
Achievement.
Yes, he played a fiddle bow of a
Not
long,
achievement.
long time. On a trip for the wind
Okay,
and
yeah.
It's kind of creepy.
What's this so?
Is that actually a folk song?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a version of it. I believe the original name is the Two Sisters.
As long as you like, whenever you run into something whose lyrics are that like dark and bleak, they almost have to be a folk song.
Yeah, I tried finding a recording of this exact same lyrical version of this song. I couldn't find one with the same lyrics, but I found a bunch of different versions of it.
Mm-hmm.
You guarantee there's an entire subreddit dedicated to this game already.
Probably.
Oh,
If
is
not,
it?
there should be.
This is evidence against you.
Was that more than one person clapping?
Sounded like one person.
I don't think.
Might have been the echo.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause they are in a interview room.
Blue. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so what we're gonna do now? Well, fuck. So that was here. That was the one that wasn't. No, it's this one. That's what that indicates. The
Yeah.
last one
Yeah,
written.
correct.
Okay, so could be second or third from the last. I can check that chronologically by looking at the fucking date. Fuck you. Okay. Alright.
Rehearse. You ask me the same question, you'll get the same answer.
July the 2nd. That's
Is
wonky.
that your evidence? Of course I thought about what happened. It's all I thought about. Your husband is dead.
There you go. Okay, so we can pretty. What is that? That's a. It's like a black shirt. We're gonna assume that that's black. We're gonna write shirt so that we don't get ourselves into trouble there. Husband. And we are talking about Simon.
Correct.
It's not like a jump to assume that Simon is her husband, Simon is dad, husband.
Florence took me home with her.
It's Florence. What?
Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had
Dun,
a
dun,
healthy
dun, dun.
baby.
Hadn't been.
But she was just
Search
asking
sister.
for Florence to clean up,
Question marks?
Because that song,
take away the evidence that this was anything
name
but
of it.
fabrication.
Search sister next.
Hold up.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby.
Florence is another good one.
Had
She
a
was just
healthy
asking for
baby.
Florence to clean up, take away the evidence that this was anything but a fabrication.
Okay. So,
All of the question marks.
Florence.
Hold on.
Fucking twins! Fuck! Yes! Okay, that's a thing. However, the statement that there was a healthy baby indicates that one of the twins could have died or could have been unhealthy. Okay. You know what? This is how games like this should be set up. Like, this is a really good UI choice for this title. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Alright.
I don't even know if I should announce it.
What?
No, don't worry about it.
No, you can.
Well, I
What?
think I solved it, but I'm not going to say anything.
How have you solved it? How have you solved what?
I just did a fact checker, so.
Okay, so that is that. Okay. That does clearly indicate that is there. So white is probably second to the last.
Did we search Simon?
I did last time, and it came up with 61 responses. So we're gonna do that later.
Yeah, you kind of narrow it down. There's the first one.
Oh, crap.
You want to say something?
Where did you? Is that standard operating procedure at like a police station? Or are you like, hey, just in case, here's a guitar?
She said I'm not the greatest guitar player, but I know this really messed up song.
It makes sense if you see the videos before it. Why she's
You were
not
talking to
doing
someone
that.
over here, and they're okay. So I don't know if this is a mistake, and I'm
She
gonna
does shows.
assume that the actress is probably better than this, and that there's either an interviewer that was sitting here and sits here sometimes, or there are two people in the room. Because her point of attention goes right and left side of screen.
Or the person could be pacing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That said, her point of attention focuses from.
Don't they normally interview with two people?
Yeah, yes.
And in all like the movies and such.
And a lot of the reason for that is because you have two people that are interpreting things, two people taking notes, and then two different. When someone feels outnumbered, they feel psychologically pressured. Wait, what?
So much foreboding.
That's. She's not really telegraphing much, which is a good combination of correct and also frustrating.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
Spotify, top track.
The actress is actually in a band.
An outcasting. What about a video game but not traditional? You know. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you did. But then you made the conscious decision.
Got an achievement.
There's Richie.
What's it called?
A traditional ballad.
Cat cameo.
A
Cameo.
cameo. There you go. Oh. Still mad at you for that one.
You're welcome. Ah, damn it, Vixen.
Vixen, no.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
You do a thing.
You do a thing.
What you doing, babe? What you doing? Come here. Come on.
Sam had a birthday 2 years ago.
Told you.
After she told someone about me,
She just senses it.
so I was
She's like,
pregnant.
I'm going to sit on you
She
because you
wanted
don't want me
live with
to.
this sister.
He didn't know. He didn't know she.
What?
What does this sentence even mean?
What? Mind bomb.
The look on his face.
She. How's the. No, hold on. There's a sentence that.
What was that?
That was uncomfortable.
It's kind of creepy a little bit.
Ah, not the nails. No.
But
Babe, would you stop?
Sam had a birthday
Oh,
2
the
years
nails are
ago.
going in.
After
I
this,
hate
she
you
told
so
someone
much.
about me. Told him I was pregnant.
I tried.
She wanted me to live with them this.
She wanted me to move in with them, the sister he didn't know she had. So she, where the number 1 is pregnant.
Search pregnant.
Hold on, we're gonna get there. She wanted her to move in with them, the sister he didn't know she had. I'm having. It's the. I need to be able to pause this.
When she went home, Sam had a birthday 2 years later. After this, she told someone about me.
She told.
Told
She.
him I was pregnant.
She told
She
him.
wanted me to live with them this.
She's the sister.
And she's pregnant. And
She's the sister. She's not married to Simon. Her twin sister is.
and her twin sister wants her to move in with her, the sister, and Simon because she's
She
pregnant.
number
I was gonna say,
2.
if you think about the different clips, the one that we've seen who's a little more dressed up in the clips, there's a different attitude between the two.
Yeah, you can kind of.
Like in the t-shirt,
Let's go
obviously
with-
it's twins because when you'd say she's in the t-shirt, a little more laid back, a little more casual, and then a little more dressed up is a little different.
And they have they speak a little bit differently too.
So it's not the same person, obviously.
I don't so know. I don't so much know about obviously, but hold on. Let's look. So this is the thing. Look at her hair.
Okay.
Look at her hair.
When she went home,
Different enough to be able to identify it that way, is it?
No.
We can pretty much assume
But
that
there's
those are the two.
one's,
Those are different.
One's more comfortable being during these discussions.
she sent him out of the house, kicked him out, called me up, crying. And
She's
I went
very
out.
confident.
I
right
guess I
now.
had a feeling I could hear something was wrong with her voice, but I wasn't sure what it was. She got his sister on the phone. She never calls me back.
Okay, so that implies fucking stop with that shit. Okay, so that was her, and that was red and blue, which I assume we can assume symbolically is supposed to indicate like a police. What is the visual version of a police siren? We just say police lights? That's all we say for that? Okay. So what was implied heavily in that video is that they had communicated enough where she could say something like, "She never calls me that," meaning that there's like a span of time that in which they do communicate with each other. So it's not like a new thing. We're gonna go with long standing. That's what relationship. Okay, so who have we identified as she number one is...
We haven't done name drops yet, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not looking for the name, but this is the one where we find out.
So she's 1, wifey's 2.
Right, there you go. There you go. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Okay, so number 1, we're gonna start tagging that shit though. Do you ever come back and actually read these user tags? Or is this just a way of...
You can when you pull the video up, or say you search another word that is also in that same video. It'll pull up in the search filter or the search results.
Okay, so that's number 1.
Or if you go through and actually chronologically add them to your session, you can see them that way. She wants to be your friend.
Oh no, she's transfixed on a little dot on the couch.
You better get it.
She has boobs.
You better get it. You get that.
Vixen?
No, if you don't, I'm gonna be so mad at you. Can't stop putting pressure on me. There's a cat. It's out of the frame. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it is.
My sister is coming.
Okay.
And she's never coming back.
Does that mean dead?
What?
Does that mean
No, she had a little smile on her face.
number 1?
What?
So gone and never coming back.
Have you not seen
Okay.
that clip before?
No, I have.
Okay.
So dead.
Or are you just helping the stream along?
I'm
Like,
just
ah,
kinda-
popcorn throw.
Exactly. The emotion.
So she dead or she left?
I don't know. That,
There's still fire happening over there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You notice that?
No, because that should have gone out a long time. Just, hang out, do your thing, If you want to become a fire, you can be a fire. I believe in you.
Do you want us to throw some water on that?
No, I don't. No, because seriously, if it wants to burn that badly, I should probably just let it. We're not clarifying that for the internet. That's just what's happening there. Okay, so what did you say a minute ago that we should search?
Tattoo.
Pregnant.
Pregnant.
Let's go with tattoo, because that's going to have less results.
75. Okay, no, that's just
Nope.
the one we made. All right.
Okay.
Try 2 T's. T-A-T-T.
Oh, that probably is how that's spelled
Oh!
when it's not a place. So, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to correct that. Yeah.
She's got a taboo on her own.
Bam. Alright, so... That's number... Oh, that is a professional looking blouse. You were probably number 1.
He doesn't have any tattoos. He has a scar down here near his stomach. That's his skin. Cut himself with some glass. That was before.
There's actually triplets.
It looks just like the photo.
What's
He
this?
puts his glasses on here though. He takes them off with the camera. And he needs them to see properly, things to read on the newspaper or in the new restaurant. Not book so much, watching TV.
She number 2 may have a tattoo, but we have yet to see she number 1 in a short sleeve shirt.
Correct.
Or that could be she number 2.
Nah, from the way that
She holds herself, talks.
they behave separately. Alright, we're gonna watch that again.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos.
It's
There's a
way...
scar.
That's the earliest today,
Yeah,
the
it's
18th
scar.
of June.
That's
Yeah.
his skin. Cut himself with some glass. That was before.
How does she...
It looks just like the photo.
How does she know
He's
this?
not got his glasses on
If the
here though.
other one is
Takes them off with the camera. But he needs them to see properly.
we can't assume every hem is Simon. Okay.
On the newspaper, in the new restaurant. Not book so much, watching TV.
She's talking about someone she knows and cares about.
I'm pretty sure she's talking about Simon.
Right, but how would she know this?
That's
I mean-
wifey.
That's the wife.
Or it's implied that that's wifey.
Yeah, and you know we're gonna tag her that way too. I know that's insulting, but that's what we're doing. Okay.
It's the easiest way to explain her
Yeah.
or describe her.
We're just gonna leave that there and then move.
My tattoo. I got it to express my individuality. It's an apple and a steak.
The symbolism there is just beating you over the head with a fucking baseball bat.
Is her name Eve?
Achievement.
It's,
Is that?
yeah, that's
Does
yeah.
that
That's,
answer your question?
Is it her name Eve?
Achievement.
Oh wow. Really? Oh, I'm not even that bad at puns.
no, nope. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear what you guys were just talking about. I did. I'm just gonna ignore it. Okay. I don't even.
And then it's actually all happening in a snow globe from the.
Yeah, that's me.
How could you tell?
I read it, and that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Flames.
So that's been
burst into flame.
that's. You know what? You do you, Fire. You do you. You thought you could, and then you did. Just one person believes in you long enough, and alright, fucking whatever.
Or it's a sign.
Right? That's so weird.
Oh, we're gonna die.
It's definitely July the 2nd, and there's a fire over there. Let's let that.
A contained fire.
Blue shirt, white shirt, same person.
So I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any
That's
names.
fucking creepy as shit.
I don't exist.
What do you mean you don't?
Hey guys, let's play a creepy game while fire just bursts in my fireplace. Hey James.
I'd like to point out, at no point have I invested in a small Wi-Fi fire igniter with a matching app on my smartphone. That isn't how I did that. No, what I actually did was I was burning some stuff to clear out, like to make sure the flue was cleared out, because I needed to clear the flue out. I haven't lived here in a long time. That was just like the last of 80 things I needed to do. So I was burning some just paper in there to make sure it went up. And then when I finished and the fire had gone out, I just took the remaining wood that was in there and put it in there. And apparently it wasn't out because
Glad you stayed here today?
I'm not convinced
That there's a demon?
that there's not a demon in the room. I'm not. Okay, so blue shirt, white shirt.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it wasn't smoking when I got here.
It was a little bit. No, it was a little bit.
Well, I didn't notice it.
I still wanna say
until
anything.
We started streaming. And
That's-
I noticed it while we were streaming.
That's a fun story. Okay, so
Oh, God.
white shirt. Okay, and so blue shirt, white shirt is she number one, not wifey.
Say waifu.
Waifu.
There you go. We're gonna do that way. Oh, nope. Okay.
Ooh, it's a long one.
Oh, Lord.
He saw me singing
Uh-oh.
one of my shows.
Nope.
Pure chance.
Uh-uh.
I'm not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking.
And he was attracted to you because you look just like his
I knew
wife.
who he was.
Oh,
Obviously, I knew who he was.
wait, what do you mean obviously?
But he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. Guess my name for letter 2. Told me it was a panic room and that would impress me.
It's not that hard of a palindrome.
That is the kind of
I enjoyed it.
Well, that it was a palindrome.
It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this.
What do you mean after all the?
He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking.
How do you not know?
He later told me it was like it was a dream. So he dream.
I'm gonna make an observation.
Fucking what? Okay, so
All of the really big elements that are dropped seem to be in this particular interview
Mm-hmm.
With the white shirt.
with the white shirt. Yep, which is the last interview.
Okay,
I
so
got chills.
you know what is gonna really piss me off about this game is that there are gonna be a ton of like follow-up imitators that aren't gonna be as good, that aren't gonna be as interesting or as well present.
Well, I
like
also hope it's not going
presented.
to be like
I'm cool with FMV coming back
Save.
as long
Freddy's Five Nights at Freddy, where there's one every month, or every 2 weeks.
as. Yeah, I don't know though. If it was this same guy doing it at this level. Okay, I just don't want a bunch of like shitty
Knockout.
copies of this.
It's also
yeah.
just nice to have a game like this to come out now when we have the weird gaming drought of the summer.
Right.
But it's just
You know, we talked about this almost a year ago on the stream,
we always talk
and
about
like,
gaming drought
and then yeah, we do.
because it's a thing.
I think it's because I think this is just like moving more into the PC realm. I think gaming drought has stopped being as much of a concern for me because PC titles release more regularly and more often. But I don't know.
Plus, there's always a
There's always
bundle every week.
right. There's all this stuff that you never played because our library is so much bigger than everyone else's. But yeah, but no, I do like that this came along at this time because I had been kind of in like a AAA
Burnout.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me till Star Wars.
Yes.
I'm
Fallout.
nervous.
Like I didn't
Not
even
that game.
care about. I mean, I totally did not see leaked footage.
Totally not. No, none of us would ever watch leak footage, especially like for like 5 or 6 hours earlier today.
But the like even Batman, I really didn't have a care when it came out. Guess I'm gonna wait for the Game of the Year edition.
I got it for free.
Well, that's a different situation
I
because
haven't even played it though.
Batman was such a fucked up DLC thing that even if I had,
The timer money.
yeah, I wouldn't have. I would have waited because you will get the Game of the Year edition in like 3 months for like $40.
The reflection kind of moving in the.
Can we? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's moving.
is it?
I don't like that.
It is moving.
It's swaying.
So the reflection is of her, but which her?
It's you.
It's you.
Yeah, but is it you her? But are her
There's
you?
a third one, and she works for the police.
Look, she's wearing a different.
I don't know.
That's a Hawaiian shirt. We're gonna.
Am I gonna be able to sleep at night because of this, or is this gonna be one of those like?
Oh fuck! I just realized this is the Silent Hill guy.
Or I'm gonna.
No,
Is it me gonna be texting James going, "Hey buddy, how are you?"
It's definitely like once you get deeper into it, you guys have kind of seen like
The darker.
the surface of it, but once you get into the deeper why and how, it gets pretty gnarly. It gets really convoluted.
It was just a fact when I was a kid.
My friend is.
I enjoy it though.
Sometimes.
Okay, so this is wifey. It's not really a Hawaiian shirt, but that I'm gonna remember it that way.
I'm really enjoying this. Even not playing it, it's fun to just be around while it's happening.
I like the story a lot. I really enjoy the story, especially when, like I said, especially when you get deeper into it.
Yes,
I'm freaked out by you,
read facts. We walked on the beach once and I held Lee's head underwater.
though.
There's no one else around.
Kind
It was at 5 of the beach.
of serious there.
I held her head under. And I kept it
Do you have any siblings, though?
Do I?
Yeah.
I have a younger brother.
Just thought,
So you were the
Would you ever do that to a younger brother?
Hold his head underwater? No.
Just for a little bit, just to scare him? Okay.
No, I never did.
You're probably a better person than I am.
I actually got the classic Squirrely as a child.
made up
Was it a clean toilet?
There's a love-hate relationship.
You know, I'm still traumatized by that event. I don't.
Yeah, but was it a clean?
Not sure.
Okay. If it was a clean toilet, he loves you. If it was not...
Oh no, it was all 3 older siblings, and after that there was no more.
Yes.
Siblings get to babysit. Parents
Yeah.
got to babysit.
No, that makes sense. Because you ratted him out, right?
Oh, I cried. I'm the baby, dude.
We walked to the beach once and I held Lee's head.
Hey, at least you're honest.
There was no one else around.
No, true sibling is when you master the quiet argument, where you're arguing with your sibling, you're just a little bit quieter, so the parent only hears the other one yelling at you. Then you're set.
That's actually pretty good.
Wifey seems very angry at Evie.
But that was it. It was just a moment. We made up after. It was a love-hate relationship.
So you don't admit something like that to the cops.
You're a suspect.
Like, well, but I mean, like, if you were worried at all about them,
You would never say that.
you would not say that out loud to them. But, okay, so...
This is also a couple days before the last one, and I don't know if you. There's kind of like a vibe in the first like 2 interviews or so, where they don't really know where Simon is, so they're asking like,
Where is he? What happened to him? Or
yeah, where is he? What does he look like? That's why she was explaining that he had no tattoos and he has a scar. And
Okay,
then-
more like
so
accepting
that's
that he's
Hawaiian
dead.
shirt. We're gonna check that against.
yeah,
what I just
I'm
said.
pretty sure that's the first interview, or this is the first interview.
Police station. Yeah. When I was young,
be a
we
rebel.
ran away on my birthday.
Is the way.
Bob Dylan was playing in London and we would break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off and we would save money, which to get here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth.
Took you.
My mum picked me up from the station. But
There's a we
I had another friend Eve.
on your friend. Are they actually siblings? They just look a whole lot alike.
Or are they the same person?
Or like I said,
That one doesn't have a tattoo, and that's the first time Wifey has not been
dressed up.
wearing a. Yeah.
Could be a fake tattoo.
Indie
Yeah.
budget,
See
though.
now you're
You
just
gotta
now,
make the
now
argument
you're
of
just
indie
doing
budget.
stuff. You're just throwing
Or it
smoke
came out of a
grenades.
cereal box. I was like, yeah, sponge.
Yeah. No. Let's do this.
Mental breakdown.
Is there anybody in the room with you? Okay, so no one's in the room with you? No one's in the room with you.
Hold on.
What is she doing, James?
Yeah, that's Morse code. That's Morse code. What do you mean, poor Simon? Do you know what happened to Simon? Yep.
Look at that. It's suave.
Okay, so, you know. Anything equal.
Because no one just
like-
does.
No, that was
And I don't
so.
even think it was Morse code because you know, like, okay, you know, like when you were you had friends when you were kids, you come up with like secret things and things like that.
So what? God damn it, Patrick. I'm bad.
What?
No, you did a thing with that because it's a thing.
What's your Morse code?
It's not good. It's terrible. I was like a wee below. That's as far as I got.
Do we need to wiki it?
No, because that's cheating.
I don't think it's Morse. It might be Morse.
It's okay. So
But it's definitely some
Eve
form
is,
of code.
Eve is musical.
The song, maybe that Bob Dylan
Yeah.
song.
Eve is musical. She's the one who sang at shows. And Simon saw her singing, and pretty sure
Okay.
she's the one who played the guitar song as well.
Okay.
Should search for code after we watch this next video.
Just to see what happens.
Back to the last interview.
Oh, hold on. You have to be. So let's do this. So this is she. No, because I've already started coding it this way. Wifey, Hannah equal wife. Yeah, there we go. Seriously, you're freaking me out. I'm expecting it to stop all at once too.
Just
What?
my mother called me Eve.
Was a bit okay.
Hmm.
I'm confused though. Oh,
Not my parents. Not named. Those imply two.
yeah.
names.
No, I mean, I that's 6 seconds, and that's gonna. I don't even know what. Okay, so we know that this is she number 2 Eve. Okay, so we know that that's okay. So there's no reason not to do that. Ugh. Okay, what is this nonsense? Is this access limited? What is this nonsense?
Yeah, I don't really like that, but
Okay, so that's not like a game mechanic. That's
no, I feel like it is a game mechanic because you could totally be cheesy and just type in like A or the, and it just bring up every single video in the whole game, and you just click through.
Yeah,
each
but
one.
I mean, you could avoid that by not tagging stupid things like the word A, like articles or like I don't know. I thought it was like a restricted mechanic because you don't have access to it yet. Oh, second time this has come up. Both Hannah and Eve are palindromes.
You should say palindrome next.
Or code.
Or code, yeah. Wait, was that code?
Hold on.
The Sam holding back?
I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
Okay. Also, so this is
Hannah.
so blue shirt equals Hannah equals wifey equals she. We decided she number 2 is wifey, right? Because she
Yeah.
number 1 is okay, cool. What you doing? Yeah, we already know that. Okay. What's going on with your?
Yes.
That is a lie detector.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Potty mouth.
She number 2. Why is there a lie detector?
That white shirt is Eve.
White shirt. She said it was Hannah.
And then she said, oh shit.
But earlier,
Yes. My name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit.
you remember that 6-second clip you just watched?
She's like, why did you call yourself Hannah?
No.
It's not what I just.
Or why did you say mention Eve? Right?
She said my mother called me Eve.
Ah! Fuck! Hold on. Oh,
My
God.
mother called me Eve.
No, there you go. That was the exact tag.
That's white shirt, right? Unless I'm crazy. Yeah, white shirt. See? But that's 11:28.
My mother called me Eve.
People can change shirts. It's a long sleeve shirt.
It's 11:28. What time was the other video clip?
It was
11:27. 1 minute before.
but there was not a lie detector in that situation.
They probably pulled it off of her and then asked her, like, well, why'd you say that? And then she was like, oh, my mom called me that.
Or why did?
Or they're the same person pretending to be two different people.
Or two people pretending to be the same person.
Who's right?
Oh my god.
Who's right?
One of the... God damn it.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there,
Okay.
was a midwife called Florence.
Florence is the midwife.
Backstory.
When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time.
What is it? Okay.
His wife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told me that I was dead,
Her expressions.
but I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people would
So
have
she
written
took
to
one of the
me
kids and
about.
raised her. Yep. Separated at birth.
That was not cool. That was...
See, I feel like
Okay,
they have
so
little
what...
jump scares
What...
when you're like focused in and then it's like
So, you have either one woman with a split personality who is a pathological liar. You have two women that are independent personalities of each other. You have one woman pretending to be two women, not a split person. Like, one is a split personality and one is a woman pretending to be two people. You have two people pretending to be one person. Those are the four possible eventualities. I can't think of an eventuality that doesn't fall into one of those four circumstances. Split personality. Two people that are independent of each other. One person pretending to be two people. Two people pretending to be one person. Okay. We're gonna watch that one again now. Was that support?
When my parents first lived there, was a midwife called
They closed the
Florence.
Star Citizen subreddit. Oh, that's
When
okay.
Hannah was born,
It was kind of boring
I
anyway.
was born at the same time.
See, that's a weird way to phrase that, though.
I'd been
You don't.
throttled
You
by
say like we were born at the same time.
Hannah.
well, it's kind of like maybe they were born at the same time but not raised
Told
together.
me that I was dead.
And her
Yeah, but you
expressions.
still don't say that way.
She wrote all this
Unless you're a
stuff in
fucking
diary.
psychopath, which...
Diary.
Amazing what people would have written on paper.
All I know from this is I
You-
would have hated to work on this case.
You all...
Right? Like, that's a fair assessment. You've been like,
I've been intrigued since I first started and just wanna. But I'm also. I love solving problems, so I'm like,
this is actually doing a better job than L.A. Noir did.
oh yeah.
Because L.A. Noir was just giving you clues. Like in the interviews, you know?
That and it just, yeah, it was very blatantly obvious.
What they wanted you to do.
Yeah.
Where this is like,
She recognized
It gives you a couple hints and a couple nudges, but in the end, you kind of have to piece it together on your own.
Hid you from
The
what?
elevated attic into a place where Hannah could play. It was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
It was okay. Fucking fuck you with that
She
nonsense.
recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me.
The she in this situation
The elevated
is
attic into a place where
Hannah.
could play. It was a dollhouse.
She's
She hid me
Florence.
up there.
She's talking about Florence,
No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
the midwife. Who
yeah.
delivered
No,
her.
I gotcha. I just didn't
the
get
midwife
the
lived in the
indication. I didn't get the indication from that video that there was any direct reference to who that.
this is so uncomfortable.
Okay. Okay. So we need to search Florence. We need to search attic. We need to search diary.
Code.
We'll start with code.
Did you play Gone Home?
I did not. I have not played Gone Home.
You should play that.
I will add it to my wish
We're
list.
gonna start. We're gonna start with this. And that's only there because
yeah,
we
because
said
it's not yellow. You haven't
strange.
seen it yet.
I just wanted to make sure.
We learned to send secret messages by tapping out code that we learned from the book. The not code. Some of the prisoners of war would use. We tap them out on radiated height or the attic floor.
So they knew about each other's existence when the parents thought they didn't.
Yeah.
What are you actually doing there, though? You're just talking to yourself. That was okay. All right. Okay.
Precious to kill. Oh God.
So many.
He doesn't keep diary. That's my thing.
Okay, and that's blue, which is wifey.
Well, as long as I can remember, since I was a girl.
Have they been recording in the same room for each one?
We'll pay special attention to that next time.
Perspective. Everyone's on the same page.
Okay, so
Unless there's a bookshelf or something behind here.
So, how many
About 3 or 4 hours to get to the point where I had
enough?
That's my thing.
almost. I was trying to get 100%.
I've kept one. Well,
But I have
as long
4
as I can
clips
remember,
that I have not found
since I was a
yet.
girl.
So like what time stamp was it? You knew.
When you're forced to put something into words,
I knew how
it's gives you perspective.
and who,
Everyone's on the same
but not
page.
why. Took me a long time to figure out why.
okay, just to I know we watched this, but
Across the road,
Yeah, different rooms.
where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time.
Same face.
The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't.
she didn't say
She had all this
thought I was dead.
Amazing what people would admit to.
She just like was convinced I was dead. She said told my mother like that was a specific omission. So white shirt is Eve. We established that.
Yeah. White shirts Eve. From that, from that 6-second clip.
There you go. It was Eve, and that makes her she number 2, which I'm gonna keep.
Florence was a warm, kind person.
Florence is now deceased.
I guess.
So
When I found her diary, I was
Death
found a biscuit tin with
incarnate.
other stuff in it. All the papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story wasn't there.
Her wait. Oh, what?
I never really
You just went all titular.
Far too young to really understand, I guess. I just put it together later, once I was older. She had loved children,
I don't know if that door was
had a large
closed.
family,
Me either.
but her husband died in the war. And that's about being married for life. She never felt like she could marry again.
We're going to die live. On
She's
this.
absolutely talking to 2 different points of focus.
She was a widow from her
Yeah, it's got to be 2 different interviewees.
But I guess it was different then. Being married for life, which she felt she couldn't marry again.
So the focus on, I think that's what the whole like, yeah, my husband's dead.
I'm never dead. I don't know, maybe there was more to it than that. I don't really know.
Do it.
Okay, and we know that. We now
Just
know
waiting
that.
for it to move.
I'm ready to scream as loud as I need to. Dixon.
Florence was a
She's in the
warm,
trains.
kind person.
She really loves it there. That's like where she lives.
When I found her diary, I also found a biscuit tin with other stuff in it. All the papers, letters, that kind of thing. Her story was in there.
Okay, yeah. And you don't ever drop a title without there being gravitas behind that.
Later, once I was older.
What are you putting
She had
together?
young children, planned to have a large family, but her husband died in the war. And that was back when you married for life. She never felt like she could marry again. Isn't that strange? She was a widow from her 20s.
Yeah, see, you usually build in parallels.
But I guess it was different then. Married for life, and she felt she couldn't marry again.
You're real hung up on
I guess
that.
it was harder when we were dead. I'm never dead.
Yeah, you're real hung up on that because it is a parallel. You're trying to do something
I
here.
don't really know.
So we're gonna search Florence next after these two.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
When I was 8, Mother died. She slipped down the stairs.
Addict child pushed her.
It was an accident. I read the diary at that point and she wasn't my real mother.
Oh, what?
So I burned the diary that day and I left. Walked out and across the street.
When you started living in the attic.
Okay, so that's she number 1. That's Eve. That's Eve. Mother slept.
Quote unquote.
Yeah.
She slipped down the stairs.
She slipped down the stairs.
No.
I want to know the the statistics of that.
I read a diary
How
at
often
that
that
point
happens.
and she wasn't my real mother.
She had so she already knew,
And I left.
and then burned her
And
mother's
the whole
house.
I walked across the street, being like, I'm claiming that life for my
Okay,
own
so
that I deserve.
Eve. So
She was also 8 though.
But still, that mentality of what she's saying now, she's like, I knew I was walking across that street to get the life I deserve, not
I
this
read her.
BS lie.
I read her.
Ugh, this game.
There's another loud noise, but that one was outside.
Yeah, that's completely normal. That's the downstairs gingers.
Just became our way of life. We would swap places and take it in turns to do things.
Yep.
And we were very careful.
Okay.
We had been out that day and come back and write a detailed diary so that we were on the same.
That's why you keep a diary.
We had a list of rules that said what we could and couldn't do in any given situation.
Ooh.
It was exhausting.
This is about the abrogation of someone else's life.
Rules for things that could only ever happen inside our imaginations. We would consider all the permutations of future events and agree rules to walk our way through them.
Shit, this is good.
Yep. So what do you think so far, JJ?
Of like where I think what's going, or
Here
how I
we
feel
go.
about this game.
How do you feel about the game?
I still don't know if I ever want to meet the creator because
What a fucking mindfuck.
well, it's one of those. You could say you were going to do a game like this, and it obviously it could suck. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and the fact that
It
it's
so
not
does not.
crap is so
It's
nice.
crap. It's like what do you mean volume missing? Wait, what? I just noticed that.
It said that for all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what does it mean?
I think it just means I don't know if it changes or not because
Like,
I haven't seen every single one
I
yet.
really like this. The only problem is
I never left
it's one of those
home.
you could probably like play it all the way through once.
It wasn't all
But
people to see me
there are some games that are like that are just
carrying supplies,
that's all you need.
washing nappies, that
Yeah,
sort of
I
thing.
mean,
and for $5.
it's really cool to see how other people
Go out and
unravel
grow
the
it up.
game.
Across the road.
Like, I really like that about this game.
It was like confession.
Okay, so I mean the most obvious
She was me.
we're gonna have to cut this short around now because we're approaching fucking stop with that. But so okay, so if I had to, based on the information that I've seen so far, make a guess, and I would not normally do this until I had pursued everything a lot further. It would be there's a sense of dispossession that Eve carries with her. This idea that there was a life that she had that she was ripped away from by the choice of a person who became her guardian. And when she learned that she had been robbed of this life, she thought she deserved it. And so this guardian slipped and fell down the stairs, and she started pretending to the life that she thought she deserved. And so as that woman grew older and then like acquired a life of her own, she almost felt entitled to that life. So that would be the first guess. And then the other one would be as Hannah grew and aged and then realized how awkward, uncomfortable, and unfair it was that this other person squeezed her way into her life, she felt like she had some justification to remove any possible happiness from the person that was trying to infiltrate her life. But that is a distant second at this point. I'm still not entirely certain who is who, just because of the sleeves. Like I know what the external indication sort of is pointing towards, but I don't feel totally comfortable with the idea that we're not seeing someone lie. Someone disguising someone lying. But yeah, that's where I am like an hour in.
So who do you think killed Simon?
Well, I think it's one of those.
Or how do you think Simon died?
Well, you know they're saying the whole we had these rules and all that, and I'm wondering if one of them was more adherent to the rules, and so as they got older, like we said, one of them maybe settled down. You know, not the performer, which is Eve, right?
Correct.
So
Hannah settled.
Yeah, Hannah settled down. Eve found out about this and was like, "Okay, I'm going to play this game again, but you broke a rule." You know what I mean? Like, because you have a husband, therefore we can't play this game where we trade off. Because you have
or why couldn't they? Why couldn't they keep trading
maybe
off?
that's how she felt. You know what I mean? Because then this husband, you know, if this husband ever saw her out and about.
If you remember that one clip, she was like, when she was talking about when Simon saw her at the bar after she did a show.
Yeah, he was like blown away that he's like, oh my god, it's another one.
But she had known him.
Yeah,
it had been a long time since she had seen him.
So she might have been masquerading. Right?
There's a whole thing. There's a whole thing that happened right before they got married.
Before they got married, though.
Right? There's a whole thing that happened before they got married, and someone decided to steal something else from. Okay, so we really do have to stop because we're approaching time here. Yeah, I mean, I think the obvious takeaways are that if you're gonna do a genre like this, you need to do it right. And if you do it right, it's not dated. Approaching a narrative from the right angle and doing it right can create an experience that is compelling no matter what the infrastructure behind it.
I think another big point is that she does a great job regardless of it's not blatantly obvious of who is who or when she's Eve or when she is Hannah. And if she didn't do a good job of portraying that,
yeah,
the whole game would
Well, yeah,
She's-
you would have been like, solved.
She's not telegraphing anything, which is really important. But she's also not. She's doing her job. She's doing work, but she's not doing it in such a way where there are obvious handholds everywhere, where you can just say, "Oh no, obviously because of this."
Yeah, this game does not hold your hand, which is nice. Like I said with other games, like LA Noire, they really held your hand with a lot of that. And then this is like, or you're gonna be like, this person's lying, staring off in the distance. This is like.
It's got a very, for lack of better word, it's got a very like Dark Souls feel where they just kind of throw you into it and nothing is explained for you or handed to you. You just kind of have to piece everything together. And even when you finish the game, it doesn't just say, "Hey, this is what happened." It just kind of leaves it there for you to really interpret on your own. And
I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little, and I mean I don't necessarily want you to throw out anything spoiler-wise here. I'm not actually sure how you progress past this. Like I'm not.
To start typing in words in the search bar.
Yeah, but no. Well, I don't mean that. I mean like it's not like LA Noire where they hold your hand so you can't just make an accusation. So.
You have to. Kind of slowly uncover it through. You have to really pay attention to like each word, and they kind of hint at specific words.
Sure. I mean, I'm specifically speaking from like a UI perspective, like a design perspective. Like after a certain point, like you just have enough. Does something change in the user interface? Like once you have enough.
This guy will IM you.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
And it'll pop up on your screen. And if I remember correctly, I think it's implied that he's like your boss or manager.
Mm-hmm.
And he messages you and asks you a question. I won't say what that question is.
Sure. Yeah.
And you answer it with, and then something happens from there depending on how you answer that.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I mean, I think it's.
I was just wondering if you took that off, if you would see the person sitting at the desk at all.
So I'm going to absolutely leave that on because that's one of the most interesting and compelling parts of this experience. Okay, so we don't, I mean, honestly, even if we could move to a point where like we could actually go all the way through it, we wouldn't want to because we don't want to ruin this for anyone. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is James Honeycutt. I represent Pixelated Geek. I'm here with
JJ Crass
and
Patrick O'Rourke.
And we will see you guys next week around this time. Thanks again so much, and we'll see you next week. Bye.